Welcome backstage to Lollapalooza 2014, day 3. We're still alive, and so is Young the Giant. Hi, guys.
How's it going?
It's going excellent. I'm surprised looking around that everyone is so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I figured by now there'd at least be a couple people face down in what is now the mud.
It's all the free juice they're giving out. Everyone's just like super up on vitamins.
Totally. They're drinking their vegetables. So that's the key here. Drink your vegetables and don't get rest, because there's all these, in addition to Lollapalooza, there's all the after shows, and yours was technically a pre-show, after show.
Yeah, we actually had an after party last night, which I don't think we've ever had before.
Well, it would be a pre-after, post-party.
Yes. That's true. Touche.
Tried figuring that out after a couple drinks. So, okay, I'm so jealous because I couldn't make it to the House of Blues, and when I heard your announcement on Twitter about your friends, who are my friends too, they're everybody's friends, Group Love and Manchester Orchestra, I was like, that's going to be pretty awesome. So was it?
Oh, it was amazing. We didn't really have much time to rehearse with anyone, but I think that's when, things can really be the most fun and interesting, when no one knows what they're doing.
So that's my biggest question, is I heard through the grapevine that there was some Stones action, there was Beastie Boys action, Weezer, and TLC?
Yeah.
You got it.
So, okay. So where does that come from? Do you call each other beforehand? Because obviously Manchester Orchestra and Group Love both played yesterday, so they're busy. Do you guys meet up beforehand and practice at all?
We didn't have a chance to rehearse at all before this.
Nothing?
We had like a text thread going for a while, just kind of like spitballing ideas and stuff. And we kind of settled on those 4 songs, but that was the first time we had, like, when we walked out on stage with them, that was the first time we were performing them. So a little bit nervous, but I think it kind of helped like the atmosphere in general, and I was really happy with how it turned out. So.
Okay, so can I get a little preview since I wasn't there? Can I get a little scrub? Was it Scrubs?
Yeah, we had
Can I hear some Scrubs?
Get no love from me.
Hanging on the passenger side of it.
We didn't sing it that low, but
I feel like I was there.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. So have you been working on your Frisbee skills?
Yeah. On the Kings of Leon tour, we've been just like chilling most of the time, so.
And just throwing Frisbees?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do.
Catering and playing
Yeah.
Frisbee. Yeah.
Well, because it seemed like it was getting a little heated between you and Pat.
I'm training.
Yeah.
We're supposed to battle.
Taking it seriously. That's good. I like to hear that, because I was planning on showing up at 6:45 when you take the stage with like 20 Frisbees, and just to see what you do.
Try it. Try me. See what happens.
Okay, I'm going to have to make that happen, because I actually didn't get a chance to get them beforehand. We got interns, though. It'll happen. So the last time I saw you here was at Top Note Theater, which is such an amazing, albeit haunted venue, but just 100 people that we could pack in for this very intimate Young the Giant show. Absolutely amazing. Do you approach a show like that, where you know you're kind of going to be up close and personal with your fans, different than, say, a Lollapalooza show?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. It really also depends on, your slot and what time of day, but at the end of the day, like when it comes to a very tiny audience or a very large audience, in some ways there can tend to be a little bit similar. You want to be able to connect with people in a very real, visceral way, and also show people a good time. So it's interesting. They're so different, but they're also very similar.
Is there any way that you can take a moment in front of these tens of thousands of people at Lollapalooza and make it intimate for them?
I'd hope so. I hope that we can. I mean, I think we're very honest on stage, and we really try and connect with everyone, and there's a good balance between us being in our own world on stage and like letting people into that world, and it's an important thing for us. So.
Awesome. I do also want to touch on the new album, which I have. It looks like this. Mind Over Matter came out in January. So how has this ride been? Because the album is unbelievable. Even better than expectations for me.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, no, it's been great. Yes, it's good. Just living with these songs for such a long time and finally getting the chance to go out on the road and seeing how they come to life, in a live setting has been really fun, and just people's reactions and stuff. Like, you never quite know how that's gonna turn out. So, it's been great. And now, hopefully exposing like new people to it with the whole Kings of Leon tour. It's been a really good year so far.
Yeah, we've got the mini. Today is the mini Kings of Leon Young the Giant Congos. Yeah. Because you're all playing. Did you catch Congos earlier?
I did, actually. I was wandering through the festival grounds, and I saw them for a little bit.
That was such a sick crowd. I'm so proud of them for having an early slot. Everybody was really into it. That is a crazy lineup. Amazing show. Well, this is our date, I guess, is Lollapalooza. Everybody else gets the full package deal altogether. But yeah, you guys are amazing bands, sick lineups. I'm so happy that you're here, and hopefully it won't be another 4 years before we see the next one. Is there any new music that's happening on the road?
Yeah, we've been writing. There's a lot of floating ideas right now, but the idea is that we have some time on this Kings of Leon tour actually to go into different studios in different cities on this tour and kind of just get in there and record completely new material.
Wow.
We're, not completely sure if that material that we do record on this tour will be on the record, but that particular version, but we're just trying to get a kickstart on writing and put out a new record before, 2026.
Well, that sounds really exciting. So even if they don't end up on the next album, you can have them in your back pocket, maybe B-sides, maybe vinyls, maybe record store day specials.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you just email them to me, and I'll just tell you how you're doing. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you guys are really busy today, and hitting the stage, the Lakeshore stage at 6:45 tonight at Lollapalooza. Young the Giant.
Yeah.
Thanks,